Hey guys, it's Leon here. Today we're going to talk about a powerful method to help you develop mindful self-awareness for a healthier mind. The goal here in this holistic method is to help you untangle your own mind and visualize the individual steps of identifying your own emotions, sensations, and thoughts. Brain research shows to reach a goal, it is better to visualize the individual steps of the process rather than a vague outcome. I'll show you how to do just that, but with your inner mind. I'll take you through a short healing mindfulness guided meditation. It's holistic because it combines cognitive behavioral therapy, a step-by-step approach, with mindfulness therapy. And remember to subscribe, and let's get started. This metaphor will help you know how to apply mindfulness for a healthier mind. We've all been there before when there's a mess of strings all tangled up. We may try to pull the strings out of frustration to get it all straightened out. I've done this before. What makes the most sense, of course, is to be able to mindfully and patiently observe the bundle of strings from different angles and to find where the knots are and gently loosen the strings. When we are in a negative state of mind or a negative spiral, it can feel like a tangled up bundle of strings inside. And we criticize ourselves, remarking, "Why can't I just get this all straightened out or snap out of it?" When it comes to external problems like unraveling strings, it is obvious to take the time to observe how it looks like first. It is not obvious with inner problems, but I'll tell you, it's the same thing. In this picture, what colors can you make out? That's right, black, blue, and purple, I think, or pink, or I think it's actually called magenta. Whatever it is, black, blue, and purple. And in therapy, the psychotherapist helps you tease out your inner mind so that you could find clarity. I'm going to teach you how to become your own therapist in this video. When we get triggered, it feels like our mind sends us a bundle of tangled strings. But we can untangle them to gain clarity. We could say the emotions are like the purple string, and sensations are like the black string, and the thoughts are like the blue string. Now I'm going to show you how to do some effective mindfulness. In order to do this mindfulness exercise, select an emotion that has been troubling you recently. And if it helps, you could also think back to a recent time you have been experiencing trouble and what kind of emotions show up for you. And I would like you to pick one emotion for now. You could always come back to this mindfulness exercise and do it with another emotion. Just pick one emotion for now. And once you pick that, we could move on to the mindfulness meditation. With your permission, you could close your eyes. Sit still with your feet on the ground and your back straight. Now turn your attention to your breath. Breathe in and out slowly a few times. As you inhale, notice how it feels like as air enters your body. As you exhale, notice how it feels like as air exits your body. Be with how it feels right now to breathe in a moment. Focus on the emotion you had identified and how it feels like. If it helps, you can think back to a time you last remembered you felt the emotion and experience that feeling as if it is happening now. Notice that emotion and let it be here with you. If it does not invalidate you, look upon it with curiosity about how it feels in a moment. Notice where the emotion is felt in your body. Take your time to experience how the sensation feels like in your body. Is it a tension? Is it a pressure? However you are experiencing the sensation, allow it to be with you in this moment and let it be for the next 10 seconds. Remember how the sensation is like. If it does not invalidate your experience, you could even look upon it with curiosity for how it is like. You may say to yourself, if you wish, aha, so this is how the sensation is like. That is interesting. Ask yourself, when you're feeling this way, what thoughts show up for you? However painful they may be, let them be here with you in this moment. Now take one of the thoughts that stand out to you and repeat it to yourself. However painful the thought, be with the thought for 10 seconds and feel how it is like to let it be in the moment. Now take that thought and use the phrase, my mind is telling me before your thought. For example, if my thought is, why can't I just be better? I would say to myself, my mind is telling me, why can't I just be better? Now tell yourself this slowly, my mind is telling me, and then what your thought is for 10 seconds. And notice how it feels. Now bring your attention back to your breath and how it is like to breathe in and out. And now give out a stretch, and as you stretch, you can come out of this meditation. I would like to leave you with a quote by Sigmund Freud, and he said, one day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Today, you became mindful of emotions, sensations, thoughts as they happened. They could be a lot like a bundle of strings. When emotions get pulled, sensations and thoughts follow. When thoughts get pulled, the others follow. Ask yourself how this activity was like for you. Experiencing difficult emotions, sensations, and thoughts is not easy, but they come up during the course of our week. This exercise is to help prepare you for when it comes up. I found it helpful to practice becoming mindful of how my emotions, sensations, and thoughts are in response to a trigger. I intentionally bring up the trigger and feel the emotion to practice as an internal exposure exercise. So when my triggering emotions happen naturally in the course of the week, I am prepared to practice mindfulness. And here's a review. First, you take a few deep breaths. You can identify the emotion and be mindful of it. Ask yourself, where in your body do you feel this emotion? When you have this emotion, what thoughts show up for you? Be mindful of the thought and add, my mind is telling me, and then the thought. And then be mindful of your breath again. Thank you so much for watching.